Welcome back to Garage Matters. Now today we're gonna do a live stream on how to change out your air filters on the engine and inside the cabin for this 2010 Nissan Frontier. Now this camera shake is gonna be kind of shaky because I'm hand holding this camera, but the reason why I wanna go ahead and change out this air filter is because I do it once a year, and for where I live, take a look at how dirty it is around here. I've got all this dirt in here, and what I want to do is change out this air filter so I don't have any dirt particles going inside the engine. But take a look at that. It's really dirty in here, so I do it once a year. For this vehicle, it's extremely easy. All you gotta do is just come here. There's two tabs right here. We're just gonna flip them down, and then the one over here, I'm gonna flip this one up. Lift the top piece of this air box up just like this. It's gonna expose the filter element. We're just gonna pull it out. And this is extremely easy for this vehicle. And you can see how dirty it is from 1 year of use. And for this vehicle, I could do it with one hand because it's really easy. Then we're just gonna open up the new filter right here. Take it out. And then just lift this top portion of the air box like this. Slide it back in here. And once you slide it back in there, all you gotta do is just line it up. And for this vehicle, these two tabs on the back side right here, you just wanna line this up inside of this little hole like that. And once that's done, all you gotta do is just clip these clips back on. Alright, so I might have to set this down so I can use two hands. Set this camera down. Okay. Alright, just like that. I think that's gonna work. All right, perfect. Line everything back up. All right, so this is definitely a little bit harder than pre-recording everything to get all the camera angles, but this job doesn't take long, and that is why I am just live streaming it. I can just get this camera set up properly. All right, I think that's gonna do it. So just line up the tabs back in the back right here. And then this air box should fit nice and flush. And then these clips, you're just gonna clip them back on, just like that. And then for this one over here, you're just gonna clip it back down. Okay, so it's not lined up. All right, there he goes. All right, and that is what it's gonna look like. So again, these two tabs are here. Flip that one up, flip this one down. All right, so we're done with our engine air filter. And this is the brand that we went with again, STP. This one ran me about 20 bucks from the auto parts store, and that's how the used one looks like. Now let's go ahead and hop inside the vehicle so we can change out the cabin air filter. So the cabin air filter is gonna require just a little bit more work, but we'll go through the passenger side. And this filter is down inside this glove box. So what we wanna do is just open up this glove box, and then on the sides right here, let me grab a flashlight so I can show you guys. But on the sides of that glove box, there are two little pins that you'll need to push in order to lower this glove box. All right, so that pin right there. And there's a pin on this side over here. You can barely see it. But those are the two pins that we want to go ahead and push down so we can remove this air box. Well, this glove box. Try to get the angle. All right. What I'm going to do is just use a long flathead screwdriver and just pry down on the sides right here. I'm going to push these pins in just like this so I can lower it. Do the same thing on the other side. And then this glove box should pop on down. Let's take a look at what's going on here. All right, so down in here, this little cover right here, we are just gonna pop this cover open just like this. All right, so it just comes down like that. And then we're just gonna pull the